Hi, day 3 of 365 days of me giving lessons to my future kids. This lesson, also very important in my top 3, is that in the world we currently live in, financial freedom, financial literacy and understanding how your relationship with money is how you achieve freedom. And I'm saying this is in freedom in the general case of just how you feel throughout your day-to-day life, what you want to do, and being independent. And all of that in the society we live in is based on financial literacy, especially in the US. So I know that isn't a pretty common sense take, but understanding that once you're in the quote unquote real world, adult world, which I guess I've come into now because I'm a year out from college, or from when I graduated college. I really feel that being able to handle your relationship with money, how you spend it, where you're spending it to, and what you're spending it on, is really important for the world we live in and how you feel free, right? Freedom is understanding is trying to find out who you are. It's more of a self journey that should allow you to have setbacks if there are any, right? If I have an injury that I want to get medical attention to, in the US, healthcare isn't the cheapest, no universal healthcare, so money is the only way to overcome that, right? And the way a lot of people live their lives in the US, at least right now in 2025, is pretty carefree with the way they look at money. And what they spend it on. So I would want to give my child the knowledge that understanding where your money goes is one of the most important life decisions. It is one of the most important life decisions if we live, in the current world order that we live in, which I assume won't change whenever you're watching this. So understanding where your money goes and how you spend it gives you freedom. It allows you to overcome setbacks. It allows you to take on a new project that you think is interesting. And being attributed to more saving your money beforehand helps you go on this journey earlier, right? A lot of people coming out of college think that, hey, I'm going to be working this job for 30, 40 years of my life, working paycheck to paycheck, paying bills, and I don't want that, right? And when people tell me this, I ask them, hey, what are you doing to change that? Like, what are you doing to not be like that? And then they say, hey, I want, a brand new apartment. I want a new car. I want to travel all the time. And yeah, I mean, I don't say it as explicitly to their face, but you have to pick what you value. And freedom is a value. A lot of people in life, and this can be a separate lesson, but a lot of people in life want a direction. If you don't want that direction and you want to explore and be an adventurer and choose the path you want, you need to have freedom. And the only way you have freedom in today's world is understanding how your money is spent and where it's spent to, so you can have a safety net if everything falls back, right? Financial literacy is one of the most important things I've gained throughout, I started investing when I was younger, and I currently am trying to be conscientious about where I put my money to, and want it to grow, to help me in my future. But it really is a choice that I think, I mean, even like college, you know, you have to choose when you're so young, and all these important decisions when you're young of like finances, the people you spend you spend time with, and actually like choosing what you want to study and where you want to be in life. These are super, super important questions that we have to make when we're really young. And it sucks it's that way. I wish I could change that, but I can't, frankly, unless we can come together and form a society that's not like that. But we have to work with what we have, right? And in order to set my kids up with the best success, I want to have that safety net for them, to allow them to choose what they want, to choose a field of study that they are really passionate about, that will help them, you know, achieve what values they want to go after. It is totally okay to be locked to a passion and want to work a job for 30, 40 years if you truly, truly like it. But that's hard to know when you're 18 years old, 15 years old, 20 years old. So money and understanding where it is important, and I would put that, break this lesson into smaller lessons, and really, really upfront tell my children about how the world is and what I would want to give to them, and what I would sacrifice and save for them money wise. So yeah, to summarize, money and understanding your relationship with it and what you want to get out of it, it's a tool, is the single biggest driver to mental freedom than finding something you like. Understanding, you know, how you want to spend your money and where you put it to can greatly, greatly save you the headache not the headache, but being forced to do something that you don't want to do, and the ability to change and maneuver and be flexible, right? So, yeah. Thank you for listening to this lesson, TED Talk, and we'll be back again tomorrow. Thanks.